the biggest accomplishment for me has been the education of Catholic sisters in Africa. The opportunity that ASEC came with since 1995 when it was founded with the sole aim of educating Catholic sisters to build their capacity and strengthen them to meet the challenges that face them in ministry. And the other accomplishment is building the global sisterhood, because before ASEC started training sisters in one classroom, the sisters were individual congregations. And now sisters are able to make reference to each other. They are able to mentor each other across congregations.
Yes, the sisters also used to be like competitors. They ran schools, different schools, but now they can collaborate because now they know the ministry of Christ is together and they are trained by the same ASEC group. And so they run a school in different area, but with the same, the charisms are uniting, kind of, because they are not competing, they are now building the body of Christ together.
The continued challenge is the inability to expand the programs to all the countries in Africa because of financial challenge. The Hilton Foundation has been extremely generous with ASEC, especially in the Sisters Leadership Development Program, in the higher education for Catholic sisters in Africa. But there are sisters who are not even able to access these programs because they are still secondary school leavers. Many of the congregations can only get girls after secondary school because of the challenge women face to go through education. The last 5 years we have been focusing on the beneficiaries of the sisters' service. And one good example is of this little girl, Joyce, from a Maasai community. And Joyce was identified by our alumni. At the age of 8, Joyce was betrothed to a man. And the father was waiting to give her into marriage at the age of 12. And so the sisters found her, and the father said Joyce cannot go to school because she's waiting to get married. The sister said, okay, just let her come and spend time in the school. And Joyce comes to school, super intelligent, and she was good enough as to give feedback to her father on the mathematics she was learning. She learned English, and that impressed the father. And Joyce was also keen on seeing that in the market where the Maasai people sell their artifacts, the middlemen were cheating them. And so she asked her father to accompany her to the market. The father did, and Joyce helped to translate, to coordinate the sale of materials as a middle person for her people and the tourists. And people realized that they were getting more money with Joyce's sale than with the middlemen. So Joyce, at the age of 10, managed to dislodge the middlemen from the Maasai market. And because of that, the father now called off, canceled the marriage. And Joyce right now is 12, going to 13. The father has canceled the marriage. The father is fully for higher education. And Joyce told me she wants to be the president of the world. I always say the sisters, when they are highly qualified, they go to look for the desert, and they turn the desert into a green land for the people. And that's how much the impact of the sisters have been. And gratitude goes also to the sisters who are here before us, our sisters in the US and sisters globally, for the great sacrifice that they make for humanity.